EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. With you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from the Windy City. Crazy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Duvernay with the grab. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Steelers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
On the set. Set, ready.
One now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about this 1-2 to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. On play action, Young. Catch made, right Wilson. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Down. 52 blue. Jack White. Hut, hut.
They'll run. It's ETN. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is high. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 12th touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback as they got that screen play?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. The feet down in time. It's a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Another one there for Burton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rounding to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Foreman gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That is brought in. And he will score. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Look, cut.
Now ETN, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Here's Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's ETN. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
no, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
10 black. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after backing back-to-back incompletions. It is now 3rd and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Young. He's got his big tight end. Smith. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The Steelers will line up for
Hut,
the
yellow,
2-point
43.
conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Bears 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready.
The carry here for ETN. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
Young. He'll find his big target at Fryermuth. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the ground, here's ETN. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Shamar Spooner, that time, on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 40.
Here's Young to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Young. That is brought in at 10. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion. Now Young. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, most teams that find themselves in this situation, Mike, what are they going to do on 1st down? They're just going to run it. They're going to just plow it up in there, and the idea is don't make the quarterback take the center exchange in the end zone. Well, not this guy. He decides to throw it deep downfield, and even though it's an incomplete pass, you have to imagine it's going to soften that secondary up just a little bit.
He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 39 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining. in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll manage only a couple. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. It is 3rd and long.
What is up? Vegas!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
What is it on?
Shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Now Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. 50, Green.
Austin brought in motion.
Check, huh?
Young to throw on first down. With just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second and 10.
Shot. Let's go now. Hut.
ETN heads out the pistol. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Throwing is Young. This one grabbed by Austin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
1, set, ready.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd down and 3.
Here we go. Ready. 60 ready. 60 ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, it hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Young. Flushed to his left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Cut. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Down, set.
Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on, set, cut.
On play action, Young. To the goal line and in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
Here we
The
go.
Steelers will line up for the
Yellow,
2-point
22.
conversion.
Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Duvernay on the return. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
And they're on 41-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A pass complete there to Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Yellow.
Now Young. He finds Austin with the grab. Whoa. And he'll take this this one in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
To throw is Young. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Duvernay on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Odunze, touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Makes the score Bears 32, Steelers 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready. 33.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Come on, set. Block. 95. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 45. Striker. 3-3. Claws rank. Set.
They'll go play action with Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. John Smith, tight end. Man he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hey, blue. Blaster. Sit. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. Pickup of 46 yards.
On the double.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal.
43.
Austin brought in motion.
Cut.
Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown Pittsburgh. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
32.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on second down. Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burton. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bears. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having...
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set, ready, set.
A carry here for Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Come on, set. 50, green. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Move 32, smash, red.
Now Young. That'll be caught by the running back Warren. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Okay, right?
Austin brought in motion.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they are not gonna catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
44.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first down.
Here we go. Cut, cut. Yellow. 40. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. T.J. Edwards in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Now on second and long.
Ready. Set.
Young. Catch made right side by Wilson. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Let's go. 52 Bull. Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10.
45. 1. Yellow. Blue. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to get out of bounds. Browns with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
32. Set. Go. Set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Right back to Brooks, and he's got it again. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Black 40.
Throwing is Young. Here's a screen set up for one. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. He's got his man, it's Smith. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bears 47. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What is going on? Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th downs.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 34-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.